think that's just
No, I mean, I know most of you have more subs than us.
Number 9.
Well, my it's also not very fair. My channel started pretty much around 2015, so, but it's
Number
yeah. Maybe
Number
it's maybe we can. I
It's
don't know.
around
Maybe I should
on
record.
why it keeps
Maybe I
doing
should
this.
record too.
the 5-minute mark.
Maybe I should record too.
This is the best. I
Okay,
can
yes, right over
Let me
there.
just make sure we're live streaming.
You're live.
I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to see if we can raise the
Okay,
standard
so we're
of it.
live.
Watch
Matt-
stream.
Guys, we're live right now. Let's all start.
Imagine if C-3PO, when he saw the ship, said, "They fly now."
Oh God! Look at his face.
A wood.
All right, so
But that
So,
looks actually kind
introductions,
of realistic.
guys. Introductions. I don't know why I'm doing
We already
this.
did introductions. Wait.
what? Yeah, but it was off camera.
But we don't know. But none
okay,
of us
so-
know who Replica Films is. There's the audience.
Uh,
Well, I mean, your subscribers know, but the people who watch the Freshen probably don't.
do I even have subscribers? I only
You
have
do.
like.
You have like 200.
Yeah, I know,
You have
I
200,
know,
that's
but
way
like,
more.
I
That's
don't.
like more than me.
I'm. Well, there's like. I think I think at this point I have like 1 or 2 reoccurring people who regularly comment, but I haven't seen them in months. But yeah, I'm Replica Films.
What was that
It's,
video on Anomaly Inc. about that one thing you hated on?
What?
That one video that got downloaded a lot.
Did I make?
Yes, I do.
I didn't make a. I didn't make a video on him.
Oh.
In fact, I barely even started with this stuff. That's kind of the thing is that, but yeah, if I were to describe my channel in 2 words, it's like unfinished. Like I haven't.
Diego, I think we should take this over to the podcast voice channel. Send him an invite.
Oh well, it's gonna be kind of hard to like switch the. So let's just start.
No, because Michael doesn't want
Oh
him on.
God! All right, calm
Michael
down.
doesn't want it. Michael doesn't want him on our channel, so it's gonna. I don't want to create
Why?
any trouble
Why?
because you're quote a stranger.
Oh, well, that makes sense. You four are strangers
But,
to me too.
but look, Johnny, you know this guy, Johnny, right?
I do know him.
How long have you known him?
He says he doesn't want Mike the should we do this on a different server because
Like
We
which
could do this in
server?
a private call. That would probably be smarter.
I mean let's do this on the podcast server.
What is the podcast server? And there he disappeared.
Wait, you mean a private server?
Yeah, the podcast server.
Oh, this
Why
one.
aren't we on there anyway? For
So
going
just send
to
the link
cover?
on the general.
I don't know the link, but can you send? Okay, I got the.
You know, it's a real bummer that I've never tried to stream before because otherwise I could just offer to do this for us.
Okay, I sent you the link to the podcast server.
Affirmative. Hold position. Over.
Can you go to the?
Yes.
All right. Now I just gotta stream.
So you want me to leave
I
the
don't know
other
what that
server?
is.
Because I will, if I have to.
It's gonna make things a bit uneasy.
So you want me to leave it?
For some reason, it doesn't let me go full screen. Look, if I click it, it just takes me back.
You interrupted the other
Number
guy.
9.
Oh,
You say yes?
yes.
Alright.
How do you even make an HD remaster? Do you just like take the clips and keep his voice?
Yeah, it pretty much appears like he just re-edited the whole thing. Like he took all the clips, he took the sound, and then put it against the new clips.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I said wasted a lot of time. Like he clearly wasted. The guy spent a lot of time trying to bring that shit.
So I think they would do something like that.
Okay,
Alright,
we should
so-
start.
We gotta have some rules here because, like we can't take
Oh, yeah, sorry. Continue.
we can't take too long and get too sidetracked. We also can't just like rush it. So we just gotta
Don't
listen.
worry, we're not sidetracked by things like the chat or anything because we're so small.
Of course,
I
but
also focus a lot.
well, I want this to be done the right way because like I've already gotten I already got a lot of quality uh done in my well, I mean, this is your place. I'm like a guest to your place, but you know, I already gave you the HD thing, so let's just do this right and not very stupidly.
I see what you're saying.
So just Lupus, just
Sure, I'll make it.
don't be careful not to press the play button too eagerly, and let's or the
But then-
pause.
But yeah, sometimes I like. You mean like just don't press it too soon or something?
Yeah. It's just go do it. We don't have to talk about how
I
we're
don't-
going to do it for a million years. Could play
But
it,
I'm gonna-
see if I can hear it, because I'm not sure if I can hear it.
Just roll the boy.
No, I can't hear it. God damn it.
Nah, we can't hear it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to share the.
Share the audio.
Yeah, I shared the.
Yeah,
episode.
and put it into full screen because it's stupid if you don't put it into.
Well, it doesn't let me.
He
put
can't
it
do
into-
that.
I don't know why.
What?
It doesn't let me
Can't
put it
do
into
it.
full screen.
Well, obviously it can because other people do it.
Look, I'll show you what happens if I put it in full screen.
Oh, like
Look at what happens if I try to put it in full screen.
yeah, it doesn't.
goes
Number
back.
9. If I get a brain
Okay.
aneurysm as the
Did you share
result
the
of this
audio?
review, can I
Aneurysm
hold
as
the
a result of this
filmmakers
review. Can I
responsible?
hold is responsible?
Number 9.
I don't know
If
if
I
I
get a
can.
brain
I don't know. I don't know. I probably got an aneurysm because of the video.
You would want that, wouldn't you, Mr. Plinkett?
I want an aneurysm.
All right,
'Cause I
so can we hear it now?
I think it did. You were able to. Hold on, give me a minute.
Just play it for 2 seconds. So
Yeah,
we
I
can-
know. I'm just fixing it.
Wait, what's
Voice-
happening? Why does it keep
aneurysm as
blacking
the
out?
result of this review, can I hold the filmmakers responsible?
Can you
Dang
hear
it.
it?
To be honest, we don't. As long as we can hear what he says, I don't really care if I.
Well, I don't know why it doesn't let me put it to full screen. We're just gonna have to go with this.
We can't hear it, Diego.
Wait, you can't hear it? I put it. I check mark share audio.
Okay.
I don't know how much you guys do editing, but you better edit all of this out.
We'll try.
Oh. Why does it keep blacking out?
Can you try and press the play button for
Just
so I can
roll
hear
the
it?
boy.
No, I still
actually.
can't hear anything.
Wait, are you able to hear it?
You know what? How about you just go to a watch together, and then we'll just all sit together and watch it from our own ends. Just you stream it.
Oh, do you use Zoom?
What is Zoom?
Oh, it's just it's a video watching
It's
thing.
literally what every online teacher uses to meet for meetings.
I think it would just be fine if we watched the watch together.
We have to watch together.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not sharing audio.
Watchtogether.com. Yeah, did you see that meme with Tommy, or not that video with Red Letter Media and Tommy Wiseau?
That was very. That was just such
That was
just
that was
That was
painful
bitter.
to watch. That was very painful to watch.
I mean, like the fact that this audience doesn't pick up on the extreme amount of like manipulation that's going on.
Well, you know, it's like you know you're doing something extremely wrong when you go up to someone as, I mean, I don't know, maybe Tommy Wiseau isn't really a stupid guy, but you know, he looks that way. You know, he at least looks that way, and then he goes like, "Why George Lucas?" Like, Jesus Christ! It's like you're trying to convince a kid to hate someone or something like that.
It's just like it's just like so painful to see because he's just like, I don't want to do this. Please don't make me.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here.
Uh,
It's
so-
probably better this way. Lupus, just take your stream thing and go to the watch together thing link, and I'll just it's better this way because that way I'm in control of the.
Wait, where did you send it? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is probably the most efficient way because then I'm in control of the thing, and let's just
You
say
have
I
more
talk.
experience.
Yeah, I'm I'm definitely better than this than you guys are.
So we're gonna use it instead of YouTube.
Yeah.
Here, let me just change the screen.
Yeah, go over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change.
As long as you have audio, wait. I mean, if they can hear your audio, that's good. And
Yeah, they can hear mine audio. They can hear our audio.
yeah,
I can.
Yeah, if the people can hear your audio, then that's good.
Mondo says,
No,
Yeah. I've got a good sense of when to
is
pause.
there anything
And
else
later
that
on-
you're a fan of besides Star Wars?
Half-Life.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you guys are able to pause, right?
Yes, we are.
Either just call me Replicant or Replica or Jimmy if that's too hard.
I can call you Replica.
All right. Yeah, that channel name is. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it at some point. It's something
Not
more
as bad as
stylish.
Movie Bob Productions.
It's not Movie Bob level. It's definitely not Movie Bob. Movie Bob exists. That's already bad enough.
The Movie Bob Challenge.
Wait, you guys are able to.
Okay.
You guys are able to pause this, right, and continue.
You're seeing it rapidly shift forward, right? Because I'm doing that.
Okay, so
Okay,
the
yeah,
fuck?
I see that.
Why are
Can
these
you
things
not?
here? Hold up. Why the fuck are these things here?
I don't know. That's just
I
what.
think that's part of the review.
All right. So I'm not gonna look at anything anymore except this watch together screen. So I'll just
Yeah.
pray that you see what I see. Holy
Yeah,
Jesus.
we can see what you're doing.
All right. So
It does
I
look.
haven't seen most of this. I remember a lot of it. I hate Plinkett more than most. I'm probably gonna talk over you guys a lot of times.
So
So
don't worry. We're
I'll
sort of
war-
quiet. It goes
I'll
kind of quiet, and I'm the one who talks.
Don't worry. The more we talk, the better.
so yeah, I'll try and
I'm just streaming this. I don't really get into.
Yeah,
talking about Plinkett.
sure. I'm just saying that I'll probably I'll try and restrain myself as much as possible, but I don't know, maybe I have it where I think a lot about what they say, and when I know the implications, that pisses me off more than most people. So that's I think about things on multiple levels, which can. Some people think I just have like anger issues. I don't. I just
You're able to get angry on more planes of existence.
yeah, like that. Like like for instance, the moment in earlier in this review where he says that George Lucas would fight against.
Yeah, I understood what he was saying. Yeah,
using the George Lucas would fight against using in the opening shot in New Hope. That's insulting to George in more ways than one. Like that's his whole style of filmmaking. Is that opening shot? Like it's not just saying that he would be a dickhead against his crew. It would say that his style, the way he does it, is not his own. It's just other people. But yeah, that's all right. I'll just I'll be the guy in control of the thing. You tell me when to stop, I'll stop.
Okay.
But I say we keep going until the end of part 6.
Okay.
Seems pretty good. At least for a test. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just this whole thing could be a nice test for when I start to cover these videos on my own. All right, let's begin, shall we? I'm gonna get my water out.
I have my Aquafina water. I refilled it using
Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Throw the boy actually into the deer. First it's the ship versus the pod, and the mom in the bed. So then
stop.
Well, ain't that a fucking fantastic place to start? He's too retarded to understand how to.
Oh, they say how the plan works.
My
And
fucking god! Ah!
it's not very complicated. It's not like the whole universe is being shoved in your face like Mortal Engines.
Forget about any of that shit. He's dealing. He's betting on a pod to get the money to get the. God damn it! What? I know. I'm sorry.
Did he use the ship to bet? Or
Well,
did he use the
well, if he bets for the. Why isn't that coming up in my mind? What the hell's going on? I'm tired. Yeah, he needs money to buy parts for the ship. Like, so he strikes his deal, and he can get Anakin as a bonus on top of that.
But he's gonna give them. He's gonna give the.
All right,
pod.
hold up. I need to see what he's saying before this. I don't know what he's.
We need context. Something which he didn't give in his Rogue One.
who was betting what? Then it gets more complicated.
The boy lied. He smashed up on my pod in the last race.
Well, I have acquired a pod in a game of chess.
What the fuck is the point of that lie?
That's just so insulting because it's just like, whoa, look, this is a lie. This is a lie. Lie.
That's one of my favorite lines from Qui-Gon, by the way.
And it's,
A game of chance. I can just imagine he says that as he walks in a bar and like kills and there's like an explosion and everyone dies except him. And he like walks out and he's like, I acquired the whatever in a game of chess.
it's Diego.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, let's
So, you supply the pod and the entry fee.
If it's going to be 50-50, I suggest you front the cash for the entry.
I supply the boy. We split the winnings 50-50, I think, huh?
You keep all the winnings minus the costs of the parts in the end.
I see what it
You
is. Stop.
supply the pod.
We lose.
So, okay, let's just explain this real quick. Qui-Gon's gonna supply the pod, and Watto supplies the winnings. And
Yep.
okay, so Qui-Gon supplies the winning pod, and Watto supplies the fee, and then
he's striking a deal to get what he wants out of the bargain. And
okay, but like this is
it's-
just we have to prove that this is not confusing, so we have to say what the deal is.
he's
So Qui-Gon
editing,
supplies.
he's editing it out of he's editing the sequence out of Sting. So like this is not how the events of the movie take place. It's really straightforward. He's just like, well, if we get the money, then I get all minus the parts I need, and the boy, and his mother, and he's like, it's
pod is worth.
no
two.
wait, that comes later. That comes later when
That's
he's
just
in
like I'll just supply the pod, and you supply the fee, and I get the parts, and you get the money.
Yes, that's what he said. Yeah, it's like he's editing. I think he's editing the part. He's editing like the end part onto the back of the middle, and rinse and repeat to make it look stupid. That's.
I hate this style of just like taking, because Honest Trailers also uses this where they just like take a bunch of, say one thing, provide a clip, and then just go on to another point. It's just
The most boringest one.
I'm a little slow right now, but it's what he's essentially doing is
it's just
he's
like
trying to make it look stupid.
just like
by
looping
adding-
it He's just like looping it and then mixing it together to make it seem longer than it is.
Well, he's also
adding in his voice, which makes it even harder to focus on.
Well, the music is also designed to get you to not take it seriously at all. But
it's designed like a Disney film.
Well, like it's the scene. It's just like this is not to like
Really simple.
This is not to discredit the movie or anything, but it's extremely generic. Like, if this happened, I'll make a deal with you, and when I get this, and you get this, and he's making it out to be like this. He's making it out to be we get 50-50, right? Well, if I want 50-50, then I take the parts I need, and what do you mean 50-50? Well, the parts, like if I want the I
want all this. It's a complicated tax procedure.
I can only understand like 2 words of that. I feel like
complicated tax procedure.
This reminds me of what Confused Matthew said in his video, where he was like, if you pay, it costs every fiber of your being to understand what Watto says. Like, I always understood him.
I always understood Jar Jar as well. I just think Jar Jar is this character who sometimes says funny stuff. He's not like in the movie all the time.
It's right. Like it doesn't matter because people people on this side of the aisle are never gonna even want to accept him as a character. Like it's very obvious that he's well written and he makes sense. So we don't even need to talk.
He fulfills his purpose and then he just stays in the background.
Yep.
Not like those 3 women of the Azkaban tiers. No.
He's making it look stupider than it is. It's just very simple, straightforward. You keep. I lose, you keep my ship. I win, I get the parts I need. Yeah, like either, and you get the remains in profits. Either way, you win. It's actually kind of a brilliant scene in a way because it sort of shows his cunning.
Not only his cunning, but his certainty, because he knows he's.
Things could go wrong, but he is very, very in tune with the Force and not afraid at all. But yeah, let's continue this horrific bullshit.
This train wreck of a review.
You keep my ship.
Who was?
This review.
We forgot to say it.
I'm
forgot
very
to say the worst thing that happened to reviewing since the death of Roger Ebert. That's what we always say.
Yeah, and we also say this ongoing mass murder of Star Wars.
I don't think so, guys. It's I think it's a little bit deeper than that. It's just the destruction of George Lucas.
Like that video that photo I sometimes send with Cosmo.
You might have changed your name, and I did know your previous one, but I don't know. You put
Cosmo and Mickey.
Let's take a look here.
Send it on I'll send it on Mary Sue.
Yeah, I get it. It's
Can you advertise a stream, Johnny?
No, because there's other people and it could get muddy.
I wouldn't mind 1 or 2 more people here because it's
okay, we need to go on Mary Sue.
I'm currently carrying this stream as it is.
Currently reviewing Plinkett onto
Join the
this.
stream is click the watch together link and join the
Stream.
Discord chat.
Can you General. Copy. And V. Also, what's it called? Invite people. Copy. And V.
We don't need a million people, but it's.
That's not. They're not all gonna join because the amount of chat is gonna drown them out.
But yeah,
Okay, for the if EFAP as the next has an attack of the clones. Who would you like to debate? No.
you talking to me? You talking to me?
Yes.
What did you say?
EFAP had an attack of the clones debate. Would you like to debate now?
Someone who has who at least has respect for the other side. Someone who's not
like,
pitch and blib.
I think if it were just like Mahler and Rag, that would have been better because they have. Ooh, we got another perk. Wait, what is that? The Airborne's on. Airborne is on, and I think he's on the watch together. So, no, you're not gonna have to be carrying this whole thing.
All right. So, all right. Okay.
Betting
Join,
what? Then it gets more complicated.
Oh God!
Later.
What the hell?
The bet changes.
I'll take that bet.
Then it gets more complicated. No.
Jeeves' other clone. What the fuck? Oh, I. What? All right. Where is he? Get over here.
Who?
Get on here. Okay.
Hello
Hello,
there.
Emperor.
Hello, cream guy.
Who are
GV
you?
boy. GV boy.
Hmm. Well, I guess we have someone who's listening.
And he'll comment when he does. Okay.
Yeah. So, this is.
Maybe just connecting to audio.
This is. Yeah. I was expecting something more efficient when we were when I.
Well, we're just amateurs.
All right.
The heck? You're born.
Whoops.
Oh, Shiva's muted.
Why would he be muted? Oh, there he is.
Mute yourself.
All right, Airborne. There you are. Thank God. Are you capable of talk? Oh God, he can talk. Oh my God, he can talk.
My girl.
No, he can't. I don't know. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'll have to scale you up.
So what we're doing is just watching a video by Plinkett and just reviewing it.
So we're watching the Phantom Menace review by RLM.
Yes.
Yeah, RLM.
Okay.
It's very poorly done, but
I'll wager.
we'll get. Oh God, stop pressing that button. All right, I got the watch together link here. Yeah, this is nice. You're unmuted. Airborne. Does that mean you can talk?
I can talk.
Oh, thank God. All right.
So you are also a channel with 200 subscribers.
Well, actually, my friend runs that channel.
Wait, he is? What the hell?
I didn't know that.
You're a Lego figure. What are you even a Lego figure off, anyway? What is that guy?
Thinking like a...
Looks like an episode 3 clone.
Well, actually, it's a clone that they made for Legos. It actually isn't in the movie.
So, for context, Plinkett is too stupid to understand the concept of making deals and waging bets, which is understandable. You know, people who hate the prequels are they have a very limited understanding of the world around them. So yeah, that's I'm happy you guys are here. Let's go on with this.
My new racing pod against, say,
Well,
the boy and his mother.
your pod is worth 2 slaves.
The boy then.
So Anakin built the pod, but Watto didn't know that he built the pod, so that there he raced with Watto's pod. So then Anakin tells if Watto wins, Anakin tells Qui-Gon to pretend that it's...
He built the pod, Watto didn't know it, and then he pretended that the pod was his, which Watto just assumed that was his. And he explained that it was his by saying, I acquired it in a game of chance. What is so confusing about this, you asshole?
I didn't get what he's trying to criticize.
This is actually disingenuous, because you can hear in his voice he actually does get it. He's just making it sound like it doesn't make sense. This is really straightforward. This is really straightforward. He bought the goddamn pod. Or I mean, Anakin made it, and he says it's his.
You have to wonder if we're still talking about the same movie.
We're not. He's watching in a different universe, where it's called The Phantom Retard, and George Lucas is mentally handicapped and slammed his head against the keyboard while making the original trilogy, and that's why they became good. And this movie is just the dumbest thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. This reminds me of watching Confused Matthew's videos, and just, like, one line of Anakin, well, I saved you from that nest of Gundarks. And then Confused Matthew goes like, you stupid bitch, master, I saved you. It's like, no, didn't say that. Didn't say that. In fact, he only said one word so far, and it's rather calm.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Hello, Wolf.
Okay, what's a fuck off?
Oh, thank God you're here.
What levels of retardation are we?
We're committing suicide. We're trying to commit suicide over watching the Plinkett's Phantom Menace review.
All of you, I hate every single one of you right now.
Why?
I don't care what you did. Why Plinkett? It's like,
because these guys wanted it. They forced me to at gunpoint. Like I told you, I would go after Matthew first. They forced me to do it. Forced me to press the button. They forced me on the stream, and then they forced you on it. Can't you see a deviant with the gun standing there in the corner of the screen? Yeah.
do it. You will. It's like if you want to do it, then you might as well take the cyanide pills. You just watch Plinkett, but it's like I don't know what to tell you other than that he's not as worse as fucking Confused Matthew. Holy shit!
Oh,
I would have.
You hate him too.
Imagine how many brain cells I lost watching just 5 minutes of his revenge.
Fuck off with the brain cells. You don't lose brain cells when you watch his videos. You lose them when you watch Plinkett. When you watch Confused Matthew, your hair, yeah, you lose your hair. You just go insane and you just want to kill everything in sight. You want
I do play. No, I actually do lose brain cells. That's how I lose brain cells and I lose my.
Dude, I have so many just rage jokes planned for my responses to his videos. Like it's going to be great. Yeah. So anyway, here we are. Plinkett said that or actually, I'll just show it to you because it's more fun that way.
I will murder every single last one of you that kill me.
Guess who's back?
Don't forget. Just don't forget I'm immortal. So
then I'll plus me bolt it. Then I'll throw you down the roof. I'll do whatever it takes just to make sure our suffering ends here.
Well, you'll be named Ray Skywalker and deflect lightning at him.
Throw me into a river. That might be one of the. That's the best
Wolf
you
is
got?
actually here.
I do a couple of cinder blocks. Of course, I can't have it coming back up to the surface.
Holy shit! Throw me into... I can just imagine you throwing me down a ravine, and I just sort of slide away, and I'm like, okay, that was something. All right, enough of this hypothetical murder scenario. So he's like,
who said it was hypothetical?
My clone. So Plinkett is just like
Plinkett is like
he doesn't understand. Well, actually, I don't think he doesn't understand. I think it's just watch it. This is about the whole pod that Qui-Gon
don't understand
has.
the movie. You can't say you know it better than the person.
So,
That then he deserves to be murdered.
We lose.
I am justifying the.
Who was
I'm
better?
going to say this right now. I will justify the murder of Plinkett.
I mean,
of course.
Only one of the people that you covered on AI that was covered on AI Core deserves that, and that would be the atheist.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
Actually, he deserves a crucifixion.
Yes.
I mean, if he sends death threats, then he should get them.
I know I know that during that stream, I was sort of running around like a wild beast in the comments, but I still know who that guy was, and I know that he used the exact same argumentation style for his stuff about religion. He's just an extremely disingenuous asshole, and I love seeing people show him for what he really is. So yeah,
That's it.
He's gonna take him out of context, respond to it, and then regurgitate it back to his audience.
Yep.
Context will destroy their entire argument. You know this.
Indeed.
Well,
but anyway, so the part we are in the video is this stuff about a pod racer, and Plinkett is pretending to make it look like it doesn't make any sense, while it does make sense. It's rather irritating.
My ship will be the entry fee.
what would the boy ride? He smashed up on my pod in the last race.
Well, I have acquired a pod in a game of chance.
So, you supply the pod and the entry fee.
If it's going to be 50-50, I suggest you front the cash for the entry.
I supply the boy. We split the winnings 50-50, I think, huh?
Okay.
Keep all the winnings minus the cost of the pods in the end.
What?
Okay, so
Wasn't established as a lie from the beginning. Otter doesn't know about Anakin's pod, does he?
he doesn't know it's Watto. He doesn't know that he built it from Watto's parts.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Basically, he'll
Yeah, I mean, it's
he supplies the
explicitly
pod.
said.
Watto
What is
supplies
it? What is it, Sheev?
I was gonna say, doesn't Anakin explicitly say that he's building it and Watto doesn't know?
Oh yeah.
Yes, he does. Which is why this comment is so retarded.
What do you
didn't
mean?
know that,
It doesn't stand out among his other comments.
It, of course, doesn't stand out. His whole review is just minor jabs.
No, I mean like what a comment that stands out as retarded from his own video, like among the sea of retarded, is when he says that Qui-Gon Jinn should have been Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Of course.
There's no justification.
So I'll say this: murder isn't all that bad.
Like they're just way too.
Definitely.
No, I mean like you're just saying stuff that Cosmonaut says.
Oh, there's
Not
another guy.
person.
Batman dude, thank God. Well, I'm happy with more people. I'm happy with more people because the chances that there's someone who's better at this is higher. Like we already got Wolf, and while he's pretty insane, he's pretty good at this whole streaming thing. I've never done it before.
Yeah, I've been a guest on.
The way I see it, this is more of a chat show right now, where we're just talking about Plinkett's video. This is not an actual takedown. If it was an actual takedown, I would go hardballer. I would scream. I would be throwing shit. There would be actual things happening. Hello, Batman dude. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, good. So we just covered the part where Plinkett is too stupid to understand that something is stolen is indeed stolen, and you don't know. But actually, something that somebody doesn't know about, he actually doesn't know about. So that's great. Are you in the watch together? There's a link here.
Oh yeah, let me put the video on my iPad. I'm in my iPhone, listening to the conversation.
Okay. All right. So
the only one that hasn't talked yet is Sheev.
Holy shit, Killer Wolf.
Yep.
All right.
This is actually it's probably because I want to actually murder Plinkett right now.
All right.
I'm gonna go AFK. It's still live streaming. See ya.
I think that would be good, and you can like work on whatever you do. I know what you work on. Like we should advertise them.
I don't really do debate. I'm not really debating. I'm just
advertise who?
Live streaming it.
Advertise Lupus DM because he does. You should check out his Roblox server since he does some good SCP stuff. Yeah. I know what you work on. Like,
yeah, I do more like that kind of stuff. I don't really debate. I'm just forced by Johnny to like,
just like you're just a cameraman.
That's just video game stuff.
All right, I'm gonna work on some other stuff. See ya. I'm just gonna.
My favorite video game is Minecraft. And
okay.
My skin is Anomaly
I have
Inc.
Discord on my iPad.
Just
in case I disconnect.
Nice save there. That was a good way to make it more relevant. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this for long. So let's just get through the damn thing before I kill myself.
Yeah.
So, use the pod.
You lose. You
try to kill myself. Like I told you, I can't die.
Woo.
Who was betting what? Then it gets more complicated.
He's a killer, queen, gunpowder, and gelatine. On attack with a laser beam. Garrett.
Wolf, don't fucking sing for Christ's sake. What are you doing?
You're only good at the Cosmo stuff.
I'm almost tempted. I'm tempted to just break out in the voice. Stop bringing it up out like
simple.
Stop. You're gonna make.
I'm going to enjoy.
I forgot I could do this.
I'm going to enjoy being on Anomaly's stream for Confused Matthew episode 2. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of fun. But
speaking of live streams, like I'm actually going to be watching the core live stream for Game of Thrones, so I don't have a whole lot of time. I'd like to. I personally hate episode 3 is the worst to me personally, at least.
Episode 3 is excellent. It's a masterpiece. Oh wait, you're talking about Game of Thrones episode 3?
Yeah, season 8, episode 3, Game of Thrones.
That's not gonna lie.
Why did you guys?
I saw Mahler's takedown of episode 3, and it was just really funny. It's just like, we show him being dead, but he's alive. Then we show another person being dead, but he's alive, and it just continues.
That part is easily.
Let's take a look back to our good guys. Oh, you taking a fucking piss? Is the trebuchets?
You know that part of the video is actually kind of bad, because focusing on how they should be dead That's really dumb. It's more, you know, how they're washing over the waves of armies and how everyone just evaporates in the sunset. Like the whatever that army of that Dothraki army, not one of them survived. Well, actually, Jorah comes back, which is hilarious. Okay, I think. Okay, now that I think about it, I can see why they're complaining about plot armor.
It's like all the Dothraki died, yet Jorah survived.
Not exactly complaining about plot armor, so it's about complaining about people not dying in Game of fucking Thrones.
Well, you know, the thing is that, like,
or
a lot of I saw
John Bailey says, "You're just gonna murder me on this murder."
I saw this. You know, Shadowversity talked about it. Like, zombies without swords can't really kill you by not even by swarming you necessarily that quickly, but definitely a lot of fake out deaths. But to be fair, I never watched Game of Thrones, but I have seen that review so many times that I pretty much don't know the whole episode. I found it to be a fascinating showcase of failure.
It's like I was on an emotional high for approximately like a couple seconds after finishing the episode, and I thought, "Holy crap, that was amazing." Then it settled into me 5 minutes, and it settled in. Like, what the fuck did I just watch?
That's what all these TV shows do now. TV shows and movies now do nowadays. They're like a Chinese takeaway, where they just like.
Yep.
Like I've never seen a lot of like those type of shows. Like I recently saw the show Gotham on Netflix. I binge watched the entire show, and I gotta say, when I saw season 5, which was the last season, I enjoyed it, but it felt really rushed.
Well, that's
so I kind of understand.
That's the nature of those shows, but I don't know. Like people say that The Long Night was going to challenge Lord of the Rings. I don't.
Yeah,
Look so,
great
like a
point on
bunch
that.
of
At
idiots now.
least Lord of the Rings, I could fucking see what the hell was happening on screen.